Berde hawel si varhas. Quetsient vregudis.
Speak to her about the dead man and the idol.
We ragdem e crefveri en evedem. Na quels des en renoixamen.
O saveron nais luctos.
Na, bo renoixe. Vist worten kom Samuel casa forcani. Edon eol voglendi jabe esa. Es folad tauig duer ar le wolanon. Ja extra dend ad dawi gad fared de himenam. Nau e kageshedon. Nasient na dach desies. Oi ragdem casin batem radidesemen olesial. Na quels de agref.
Radidesa olesial.
Vo quel ol com de luidao. An radidao amiuna abiem olesial.
Tuig. Quai radide dam desa.
Boica noi selenam var, ja meend exiena daudad. Frictid ad sen ag, es reques jori fisse rictum.
Es naiselenam. Ja vregduera nais luctum. Ages vire mes ad sen. Es duge mes naiselenam com gusedi.
Interesting.
Samel sayam sion toisemedi sui saver gobanon. Ami frogues com farweda ol snaidi varse jam na fravid. Es jori. Es forade mes ed saulem. Nas com farwed jam farbern ca gnad. Es dugem snaiduer are done arede.
Someone
Ja
special.
caed minundam arede cae saulem. Amen der siena dao de casa del uam.
Sient selao dahi radidesa olesial jam oi ragdem cosin.
Na fravint toverlego iechtir in aiximen. Na störmi qued sientum radidao da ad madar
Yeah,
qued.
that's fair enough.
Tovarleg dued, sag na tugdu mad mader ca que neu qued es. Es doni puisig varwind dir da gome goigt. Es dugem sient ad furcan radidao
Yeah,
dani
the
moi
protest.
mader case.
Report your findings.
Oi ragdem e bunedem et nasi. De jam quensend nes grantan an I vigem.
I take it mod. Es ad valp midwis. Lema de queniat togit satenias. Quel skedem nase teniasem de wintenesem quels.
Na, es batem nimi dawi. Da an min mundi dau e kennegem jam renend de he talemem. Fabrend meinem suliantig ja est nemam.
Galuen se argant bie. As meuent quantesider caganegem sient.
Forir, es folad aned bagan, des jamished ca helada gemenebes, an neme de feishon.
On nemident efeish ni anes iselem, ni ogele wolanon. De kent, sient nama dividach fideide. Sages rade emesem reques.
Mes an voladent da diglenach e kanagi. Echter arberusem en esol nemi dawi.
Na radidend desa foladachtomam.
En sarentum. Badradeida odoroida dent tasoredi samenas. Vregen mi loin. Faret toisi met krechtom ovunagen neis dir. Nalen cuidandi eren oixa descared. Karen shantani talamiko. Sages maere sagent kasen. Se undi farberu into vunemen kaolad.
Yeah.
Ad loredar data hardan avev. Es radai ema dregum quanes torten.
Bir tir si oleg.
Thank you, Mo.
Esole tri duisesa. Estagole quesa. Bruig mada casviso clem.
Beur tirtomado doit. Na brok dani. Budole mat.
Na bro, vorkendes me mad. Na linkudem an questiaru twint.
Wait, what?
Wei da hin on
Ag dreg dead? Kot sien foredi duis.
Oh, yes. Give him a gift.
Berzem var hes dade farnas e tuisagi da he rigmar.
Ad loreid sio lei triad. A fravin koi na corride machach?
Tell the truth.
Kasi du fornas adonea oil de wint dir beend. Ol kelu den.
Kair? A koi vrugensin.
Why they do that?
Toigended sadonea de henie dem jagaludar teleme. Radid forkandem de. Es namen da na leonamen. Anasien den em exriud winbar went garn sergem.
Fravin de toisag?
Yes.
Ja, radidem quided.
Dag. Es velem fravin den enienden namanden en mischedent. Anong dagam. Siarma anfredem en misched de galagem. Yasia da quels de essa. Radidam qua inbarem ded. Es suis puisig.
Very
Ad
important.
loredwe. Ad suis ored.
Ad no de dir na hacht dautorten. Dis da em du roidem da se tug dem ma de rige met an gademen. Es rade em oi ragam de quet teniasm quens nis lucht. A de queni et tege de se en dawe siteni.
Quis mana oleg contachid case vanteam. Adrebt mev kedachtem mar. Arula moiden sa toten si da he rigam ja bud varsimach. Ages sogerig en da he ole igem. Fabredis amem desmoiruno. A soloidis mad suis ruson. Ages tur meam fleedade.
Adloche dar a vail. Vregames quets meum da vuiet well.
We will do our best. Thank
Qua
you.
awelem seg avoil.
Quaulem segereta.
Ooh. Cool. Let's go. Okay. Body. Me. Skills. How do I get that? Improve the following breath of life, toxic bloom. Just 1 extra points or use recovery time. What? Why would I want to do that? That's stupid. Okay. Heals 90% of life? Oh, that sounds good. Resistance? Nah. Increase life by 5%. Let's do that. Yeah. Now, my talents. Oh, more damage. Alright. You can get... Why do you need more perception? Yeah, you can get perception. Yeah, get you no perception. Your skill. Single target is being healed. I don't like that one. Do good a stance. Power shot. Coded arrow. Let's get the coded arrow. And equipment. What is intangibility? That's hers. Okay. What am I gonna get you? What is this? Hurtful words. Increase armor by 50? That sounds actually pretty good. But what does the charge get? Increase magical protection. Restores 10% magical deflection. Eh. Knockdown. Hurtful words. 2 or 3. So I need one more. Increase the armor. Yeah. Attributes. Strength for sure. Cool. Okay, let's go help the sick now.
Esalani fras. Ensalada mag agenda maragola.
The hell am I getting stuck on?
Adiern tafloin.
Odieiren.
Es Oleg loen me da elo duis sarenta. Quetient vregu da oredi duis.
How can I help you? Treatment.
Verwoidem yagam ya tusuidad suis haglidon. Ka ola da voreidad si da suis yigam. Ami frogu, es sed kad frag ragau en evemam. Abud rede emna estifation de henneban se wegen.
Lemat esi fashion, ja vreg ni ten?
Snegda ven neman ana wenshem, jam estifation. A quanes dem entan nees ielem, ex redem ten kaer. Es i goig ana den renoixa ja fravinsa nemam, ag arulamoy de jagam.
Fravinde da closta en agledon suis luchtos. A voglen dident. Es balg me duis.
Ad lochedar adieiren. Vregdem quets me undem da vuie de vel.
Quel sheid em jegidade oleden.
Qua awalem seg arenta.
Ko awelem seg adiern.
Quan berdade hawalem var hasarenta. Fied sayaga malana. Anes vrieges vasem.
Alright. Now, let's go and stop the damn mine. And this is my home. Respec. Consumer memory stone allows you to respec your skills, attributes, talents. Ooh. Okay. Open. Ooh, memory stone. Got minor healing, minor armor, energizing, nothing. Whoa, okay. I will wait. These ones. That must be that downloaded content. go?
Es oven warm de ma vradir. La doida deniasiko.
Na brok, oirog dem jagam. Ja jigi ut edin.
Airaik oleg moi feshimaro enenam. Nas komparweda.
Hello, Forkan.
Bertir Simad. It's nice to see you again. How are you, Neelan? And you, Shader?
I'm fine.
I'm fine. Thank you, sir.
Well, did you go see Minan? Do you know a little more about the ritual you have to perform?
Yes, we've spoken to him. Mev, the Tierna Har Kadaktas, will accompany us through the final stages of our initiation. She tested our combat skills and gave us 2 missions to complete.
Fascinating. They're undoubtedly tests to make sure you've remembered everything that's been passed on to you. Can I help you in any way?
Advice on how to close a mine.
The gold mine that's upstream is poisoning the village. They release their quicksilver into the river, which poisons the fish, the animals, and all of us.
Releasing quicksilver into the river is madness. I wouldn't have imagined it was possible for this metal to cause secondary poisoning. But every precaution should have been taken, since it's extremely toxic. What do you plan to do?
We can't just wish and hope they won't start putting the quicksilver into the water again. We need to close this mine for good. Do you have any idea what we could do?
It would take an official order to convince the mine's directors that it needs to be shut down. I could make a fake one, but if we want to be taken seriously, I'll need an official seal. But be warned, it will only be temporary. No matter how good a counterfeit I'm able to make, they will eventually figure things out, and the mine will reopen.
Will the fort have one of those seals you mentioned?
They might, but they won't give it to you, even if you ask nicely. You'll have to steal it. You know what they look like, don't you?
I remember when you showed me your family seal.
You'll be looking for something like that, but bigger. Official seals are always more complicated. Is there anything else?
I'm gonna steal a seal. I don't know about that.
We found the body of a man in the forest. He was wearing clothes which resemble yours.
Really? Probably another scholar. How sad.
He was attacked by Lewolans, and as he had no weapons, he must have succumbed quickly. We found a diary nearby. It was probably his. And he had a kind of statuette. It seemed very old. Look. We think it was made by our people, but some of the symbols are strange.
Wonderful. What a beautiful piece. This statuette seems to have survived through the centuries. But are you sure that it comes from your island? It bears a symbol from Teleme. It is true that the workmanship of this object doesn't resemble their art, but it's really very strange. I've never seen anything quite like this before.
Mev, our Tierna Hach, is certain that the statuette was made here. Although she doesn't know where the sun symbol comes from.
That's incredible. Especially since the sun symbol does not seem to have been added after it was made. It's just as old as the statuette itself.
Could you take a look at this diary? If I understood correctly, the man who wrote it seems to be looking for the tomb of a certain Matthias. He seems very excited about the discovery. But I admit that I don't understand what he's referring to.
Let me see. Interesting. Very interesting. The man you found was probably an archaeologist, a seeker of ancient things, if you will. The man whose tomb he was seeking, the famous Matthias, is a particularly important man, legendary even in Teleme.
What is he to these people?
It is said that it was he who taught them of the enlightened, the god they worship. He also taught them magic, if the stories are to be believed. If I'm not mistaken, Teleme's religion is not my speciality. He then left the continent on a ship. He is said to have gone with a disciple and, guided by his god, to have reached an island whose inhabitants he converted. At least, that's what his disciple reported. This archaeologist thought that the island in question could be Tirfridi, and he was looking for his tomb.
I thought that your people were enemies of Teleme. Why were they seeking signs of this man?
We are scholars. All knowledge is worthy of study. And, if I understand correctly, he was trying to demystify the legend. And it seems he could have achieved his goal, had it not been for the Llewellans. He says that he has made an extraordinary discovery, which confirms Mateus's arrival here, but calls into question the myth. Alas, he doesn't say much more. This is really something. This statuette and the diary tell us of things that could have enormous repercussions on the entire continent. Do you realize what this means? The archaeologist's enthusiasm was not unfounded. He not only found evidence of Mateus's presence on this island through this engraved sun symbol, which is already extraordinary in itself, but this statuette proves much more than that.
This proves that Saint Mateus of Teleme also worshipped Enon Milfrectamen.
Exactly. And I doubt that the clergy will like it. They're so attached to their dogma and their faith. The slightest misplaced comma in their myths sends them to war.
Are you telling me that this statuette could start a war?
I don't think so. But it could create a lot of upheaval in Teleme, as well as with the Mateus in Dutton and elsewhere. Yet it also represents a truth that I am loath to conceal as a scholar. Think carefully about what you're going to do with this information, and especially with this statuette. It holds unparalleled historical value. Is there anything else?
What do I want to give him? Okay.
I've been thinking about what you told us about this statuette and what it means to the people of your continent. I think you should keep it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's such an extraordinary discovery. Of course, Teleme will surely deny it, or find a way to explain its existence. But the truth will be restored. And who knows? Maybe it will also allow your people to be better understood by those ecclesiastics. Oh, and tell me, what happened to the poor archaeologist's body?
We left him in the forest. We didn't know what to do with him. He wasn't one of our people.
I'll make sure that he's buried with dignity.
Oh, there we
And
go.
I'll pass around a portrait at the fort. Maybe someone will recognize him, and we can warn his family.
The body is in the woods, overlooking the fort to the northwest.
Thank you. Thank you for him. Is there anything else?
Goodbye, Forkan.
See you later.
Ba-da-ba-da. Yay! Party. Okay. I'm gonna do that. I don't know what intangibility is, but I'm gonna do that. Then, attribute. I'm gonna give you a little bit more health. Yeah. You. I'm gonna give you. Oh, I can't do that. I'm gonna give you a focus. You. Give you more health. Here we go, because you are my tank. Yep. Hey.
Ma nama si entendad, ma vagan togomberi goide
Was it taste of
de
it something?
barem.
Hello, Forkan.
Bertir Simad. Can I help you in any way?
Goodbye, Forkan.
See you later.
200 sketches of village portraits and dried paints. Few made out the outskirts of the village. There are strange ruins that bear architectural resemblance to native houses. I wanted to take a closer look at the map and draw some sketches.
Quid rodiden sas noidruna?
Radiden de hedida luctus amareson i vigem. Is frictum a medaia der furkanarend.
Na linquider da degedach qua essin. Es eniedem oldoradi dawi.
Cop folad, sagsiunda vant hebuid doedal. Fravind quesa jam na fravindum.
Es radeda had galudad em advelden olei ig duista dorten ad buisikach.
Of more importance. Alright, more importance.
Es duur mij een boot to de negendag. Het wel een lady.
Let's fast travel. Travel to there.
Hello, Chief.
Back again? What do you want?
Why are you digging for gold? Isn't there enough in the water?
Panning for gold in the river allows us to recover a few nuggets, but it's time-consuming and there isn't much profit in it. That may have been enough for the others, but we need to be more productive. By digging underground, we go straight to the vein and can mine large quantities of metal quickly. It's more dangerous, there's waste, and it involves using other imported metals to separate it from the other ore. But without it, the mining company would never have sent so many people. It has to be profitable and fast.
We found this. It seems to be the gold that was stolen from you.
Let me see that. Unbelievable. It's all there. You're good people, and honest, too. If you're interested in working for the mining company, we'd love to have you.
We'll leave you to your work. Goodbye.
Right, goodbye.
Oh, it looks like I have to steal that. Then. Where is it? What's over there? Oh, Tim. No new evil. People stop eating fish indefinitely in survival. Volunteered to pose as the fort's administrator and forge a cessation. I have to. Oh my